a good time so far?
Woo!
Get your drinks going. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Be nice. We don't gotta get out there. Bring it to the stage, the next act. Give it up for Steve Guy. Woo! Steve Guy.
All right, we're doing rousing ovation. Pretend like you guys are having a great time. It's good. Hey, a little bit about me. I am a middle child. Anybody else? Woo! Yeah, both of you kind of quiet about it. Yeah. Usually as middle children, like, we want a lot of attention, and I get it, because we don't get a lot of it, and it makes sense. I mean, growing up for like the first 15 years of my life, I thought the way to wave to people, thanks to my parents, was like this. Turns out that's not how you do it. Oh no. Growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor. And then as I got older, I realized like the seriousness of things that you needed to deal with. And that's a problem for me because I consider myself a pretty positive guy. And I like to find the bright side in everything. And there's, like I said, a lot of serious stuff you need to deal with as a doctor that I found I am just not ready to handle. Because I always want somebody to smile at the end of it. You know, like you can't be a doctor and break bad news to someone and go into the room and be like, I'm really sorry, but you're not going to be able to walk for the rest of your life. But you are going to get great seating everywhere you go from here on out. Good. Or like, you know, you're a doctor right now. You can't walk in that room and be like, this is terrible. You only have a couple months left, and I'm really sorry. But on the other hand, at least you don't have to stick around to see if it's Trump or Hillary. Am I right? That's awful. Can't do that. So doctor thing, no, just can't do that. I'm a single guy. Surprise, surprise. But that means as at this point in my life that my friends have all moved. They left Cleveland and whatnot, and I have friends all over the place, which is great. You start seeing differences and stuff. And as a single guy, one of the things I find differences in is strip clubs. I have a very good friend of mine. He lives in Miami. Huge difference in a Miami strip club and a Cleveland strip club. Okay, like you walk in. First of all, it's way more expensive just to get in. Thankfully, knew some people. We didn't have to pay the cover. Great, it was awesome. But the difference is, if I go to a strip club here in Cleveland, and a girl comes up to me trying to get a lap dance, first of all, every guy knows you just pay the cover, you get in the strip club, and you get to see boobs for whatever that price was. That's great. You don't actually have to get a lap dance or do anything else the rest of the night. It's just like being at a bar, but instead of all the girls that you were going to try to hit on and get shot down by, you just see boobs, which is what you wanted, so success already. So, in Cleveland, though, they come up to you and like, oh, do you want to dance? You want to dance? And you're just like, no, I think I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting for somebody. And they immediately know you're broke. Which is true. In Miami, these places are so high class. Like, I go in and every dude is just wearing like a 3-piece suit. I'm like, this is freaking nuts. And I'm standing there with my buddy, and like a lap dance is like $100 for 5 minutes. Like, that's a lot. And this girl's coming up to me, she's like, oh, do you want to dance? Can I dance with you? Can I dance with you? And I'm like, I just, like, what do I say? I'm like, well, I'm hanging out with my buddy right now. We're just hanging out. She kept coming up to me, I'm like, look, I'm in town. I'm hanging out with my friend, and we just want to hang out. And I was very adamant about it. And she looked at me, and then she looked and noticed the friend, the buddy, is a dude. And she looked at us both, and she's like, oh. And then this big smile came over her face. Okay. And she walked away. And I was like, no, I'm not gay. I'm just broke. But on the other hand, I was like, wow, she didn't think I was broke. All right. Got some respect in Miami. So that was nice. Like nice segue here into this. Speaking of homosexuality, there's a huge difference between guys and girls. There are many differences, but some of it relates to how you view different things that happen to you with homosexuality. For instance, guys and girls, if you were dating a guy, and this happened to a friend of mine recently, and all of a sudden the girls I should say, the girl's dating a guy, breaks up, and the guy suddenly becomes gay. Probably not sudden, right? But the girl thinks so, and the girl immediately, she breaks down, she's going, oh my God, what did I do? Did I not do it right? My boobs are small, is it my too loose? What's wrong with me? I don't understand, I turned him gay. She starts freaking out. As a guy, your ex becomes a lesbian, we have this ultimate thing of confidence, where we're like, yeah, chick I was dating became gay. So we know what that means. I gave her the D too good. It's a total difference in how we view things, right? Or for instance, there's like this, in college, right? Girls, you can always get away with, no, I'm not into that. But this one time in college I did, but that doesn't count because it was college. As a guy, you can't be like, I would never go down on another dude. But this one time in college, this was college, you know? I need to get out of here, but before I do, as a single guy, many of you probably know, and for those of you who don't, there are a lot of apps or websites for dating in this world at this point. There is JDate for Jewish people, there's blackpeoplemeet.com, there's farmersonly.com for crying out loud, for farmers to meet other farmers and meet and date. You have Tinder, you have Bumble, you have Ashley Madison, which if you don't know, is a website for married couples to go to and essentially set up cheating on their spouses. So that's nice. Personally, I'm a guy in dating, I'm constantly stuck in the friend zone with a girl, which for those of you who don't know, that means I meet a girl and say, hi, my name is Steve, and I would love to be your friend for the rest of your life. Whether I say that or not, that's what she hears, and that's how it happens. So, I am on this Tinder, this Bumble, and basically what happens, if you think a girl's cute, you swipe her picture one way, if you don't, you swipe the picture the other way, and if she doesn't say it, you match. The problem is, at the end of these apps when they first come out, at the very end when you run out of people, it says, oh, there are no more people in your area. Maybe you'd like to invite your friends to join. Asking a guy who is constantly stuck in the friend zone to have his friends join a dating app is like telling a guy who's on Ashley Madison, oh, there are no more whores in the area, maybe your wife would like to join. I'm Steve Guy, enjoy the rest of your show, everybody. Thanks so much.
Steve Guy.